Chris Brown, caught in the Sean Combs legal storm, shocking allegations you can't ignore. What's good? Vibey Wire fam? You know we keep it real here, and today we're diving into something serious. Chris Brown, the R&B star behind Under the Influence, Forever, and Run It, is back in the spotlight, but not for his music. This time, Brown finds himself tangled in the mess surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. We've seen Brown in hot water before, but this situation goes way deeper. A new documentary called Chris Brown, A History of Violence just dropped, and the allegations it makes are explosive. An unnamed woman, referred to as Jane Doe, claims that a night on a luxury yacht took a horrifying turn, with Chris Brown at the center of it all. But here's where things get complicated. This party was connected to Diddy, who's already facing multiple lawsuits involving sexual assault, racketeering, and trafficking. So now, Brown's name is being dragged into a much larger storm. According to Jane Doe, it all went down on a yacht docked outside Diddy's Miami mansion in December 2020. At first, the night was all good. Music blasting, champagne popping, and everyone looking fly. But things shifted. She claims Chris handed her drink after drink. "I don't remember if I saw him pour it," she says in the documentary, "but I just drank it, and he kept giving me more." As the drinks hit, Jane says her body became heavy, and her mind felt foggy. That's when Brown allegedly led her to a private room, pinned her down, and assaulted her. Through tears, she describes how helpless she felt, trapped in a haze where her protests were muffled, and there was no way to cry out for help. Now, let's address a question a lot of people ask. Why would someone stay in touch with the person who hurt them? It's tough to understand, but as we've seen in other high-profile cases like Harvey Weinstein, victims often feel confused, scared, or emotionally tied to their abusers. Jane says she stayed in contact with Brown afterward, looking for clarity about what had happened. It wasn't until she started therapy that she fully realized the extent of what she had been through. This isn't the first time Chris Brown has been linked to troubling behavior. Back in 2009, he assaulted Rihanna, leaving the world shocked by photos of her injuries. Brown pleaded guilty and received probation and community service. But his troubles didn't end there. Karwashi Tran later came forward, saying Brown punched her, threw her downstairs, and threatened her life, leading to a restraining order against him. He's also faced other accusations in places like Las Vegas and Paris, though not all of them led to charges. The plot thickens with Jane Doe's story, which originally surfaced as a $20 million lawsuit back in 2020. That case was dismissed, and Brown's team clapped back hard, releasing texts and voicemails they claimed proved the encounter was consensual. In one message, Doe even said, "I just want to see you again." Brown took to social media, posting the infamous blue cap emoji, saying, "You don't play with people's lives like that." But Doe insists that those texts reflect the emotional turmoil she was going through, not consent. Now, with this new documentary, people are asking, was the truth buried the first time around? Meanwhile, Diddy's legal issues loom large. He's facing multiple lawsuits and criminal charges, with attorney Tony Busby representing more than 100 alleged victims. Some big-name celebs are already scrambling to settle quietly, hoping to avoid being dragged into the mess. Could Brown end up being one of them? While there's no evidence yet that Brown was involved in Diddy's alleged crimes, prosecutors might still want to talk to him. The fact that this assault allegedly happened on Diddy's yacht raises serious questions. Did Brown know what was going on in Diddy's circle? Could he have witnessed something that connects to the broader investigation? This isn't the first time troubling incidents have been reported on one of Diddy's yachts. In 2022, Grace O'Markey filed a lawsuit alleging that Diddy's son, Christian Combs, assaulted her aboard a yacht, while another accuser, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, witnessed the incident. O'Markey's lawsuit argues that Diddy is liable for what happens on his property. With multiple allegations stacking up, Jane Doe's claims become even harder to dismiss. As this documentary gains attention, Brown's legal team is calling the allegations false and malicious. But with his history of violence, it's unclear how much public support he'll get this time. Federal prosecutors might also see Brown as a potential witness in Diddy's case. The real question is, will Brown cooperate, or will he try to distance himself from Diddy's mess altogether? At the end of the day, fame can't excuse bad behavior. Whether it's Chris Brown, Diddy or anyone else, accountability has to come first. These allegations aren't just gossip, they're serious claims that deserve careful consideration and investigation. So what do y'all think? Do you believe Jane Doe's story? Or do you think Brown's denials are enough? And how did Diddy's legal troubles affect all of this? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts on this messy situation.